So I want to show you, you guys, you remember that during Force to Vote, the Intercept's Ryan Grimm, who was their lead political guy, was running interference, just like Cenk Uygur was for the squad, right? For them not to do that. He was trying to confuse everybody, and everybody was like confused. Well, Ryan Grimm, he's a real progressive, isn't he? But that moment revealed that he's just an Access journalist, and he got owned by Justin Jackson on Twitter several times, several different episodes. He got owned on this. Anyway, and everyone sees through him now. And so now, instead of running interference for AOC and the squad, which is what his bread and butter is, so he keeps Access, Ryan Grimm and the Intercept now doing straight up press releases for Chuck Schumer. I'm not kidding. This is a story that they printed in the Intercept, and he tweets it out. He says, Schumer is setting up a second confrontation over the minimum wage, telling allies that he plans to put it in the next infrastructure reconciliation package. Not this one, but the next one. Dangle, 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 dangle.
Please tell everyone who shares this press release to make sure there's a photo of me with my glasses the cool way.
Show that picture, Mike. This is basically Ryan Grimm printing a press release from Master of the Senate, Chuck Schumer. Democrats are despite Democrats buckling to a parliamentarian advisory opinion last time. So I just want to, Ryan Grimm's gaslighting for the establishment is so odious that another Democrat calls it out. He's doing PR for Chuck Schumer and the Democrats. Another Democratic politician calls out a journalist for doing PR for her own party. Here's what she says. She says it's a waste of time to play games and sneak stuff in unless the Senate plans to overrule the parliamentarian or do away with the filibuster. Reporters know that and should be asking the majority leader which strategy he is willing to utilize. She's upset at Ryan Grimm for not asking fucking questions, obvious questions, and saying the obvious thing and pushing back in the obvious way against Chuck Schumer. That's someone that Ryan Grimm usually protects. She's turning on him. He's so transparent. He's so bad at this. Ryan, you're supposed to do this so we don't see through it. You did it so horribly that a Democratic politician called you out for doing Access journalism. You're a stenographer for Chuck Schumer, Ryan Grimm. You're a stenographer for the Democratic Party now, and everyone sees it. Even Ilhan Omar sees it. A politician has to correct a journalist regarding another politician's bullshit. This is where we're at, folks. This is why I have a show. And this is why I, without even trying, can do a better job at journalism than Ryan Grimm and The Intercept. This is why more people will watch this video about his stupid fucking article than will ever read his stupid fucking article. How many people do you think are going to read that article? 5,000 people tops? I don't know. Does anyone read that shit credulously anymore? Anything Ryan Grimm writes about politics? Does anyone read that credulously? How many people do you think are going to read this claptrap?
Well, I mean,
10 times more people are going to see. Go ahead. Sorry, Ron.
No, I just said I read it, but it was just to, write jokes for it.
Just to write jokes for it.
I don't know if that counts. I mean, I guess you can count it, but I mean, can we just take a step back to it? Just real quick, point out something like this should just never ever happen. You know how many times you should be rooting for a politician over a journalist?
Zero.
That should never happen in the history of ever. It doesn't matter. Even if it's a politician that you like, even if it's a politician where it's like, well, I usually like what they do. Well, you should be rooting for the journalist to push them and to get the truth out, no matter who they are, because everyone should be held accountable. You should never be rooting for a politician to encourage a journalist to do their frickin' job. That should never happen, ever, in any context, ever. Ever. Just saying.
Could you imagine if a politician had to tweet at me, Ron, at one of our videos, hey, why didn't you push back and ask the obvious questions? That would never happen. But it happens on the regular now over at the Intercept and Ryan Grimm.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think...
a guy on purpose choosing to be a piece of shit stenographer for power, for money. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to get one of those. Why aren't you pushing politician X harder? I don't think you'll ever have to worry about those.
Yeah, no, you mean people criticizing me that way? No, that's not going to happen. So when Ryan Grimm does this bullshit, and all this is to get you to stop criticizing Democratic politicians because that's what he's paid to do. When he does this, I just want you to play this. Because he does it over and over. I just want you to play this.
He's done it again. He's done it again. That is a fact. You fucking little bastard. He does it all the time. He's done it again. You dirty bastard. You've done it again. He's done it again. He's done it again. That is a fact. You fucking little bastard. He does it all the time. He's done it again. You dirty bastard. You've done it again. He's done it again. He's done it again. That is a fact. You fucking little bastard. He does it all the time. He's done it again. You dirty bastard. You've done it again.
I can watch that all day. Hey, everybody, this is the part where I tell you where all our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then this is where I tell you to join our premium program and get extra content, but nobody's got a fucking job. So just enjoy the video.